Good morning, students. We are studying about consumers equilibrium utility analysis. So today we have to study the relationship between total utility and marginal utility. Total utility, it is sum total of utility derived from the consumption of all units of a commodity, whereas marginal utility refers to additional utility on account of consumption of an additional unit of a commodity. Then you learned how to draw table as well as diagram. So today we are going to study the relationship between total utility and marginal utility. So we have drawn here an imaginary total utility and marginal utility schedule. You look at the table carefully, then on the basis of this schedule, draw a diagram. First of all, you draw total utility curve. So total utility is shown on y-axis, whereas units consumed are shown on x-axis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Then you mark the point. When we consume 1 unit, we got satisfaction 8 utils. In case of second unit, 14 utils. In case of third, total utility derived is 18. And in this way, at the fifth unit, the total utility is maximum, which is 20. Then if we further consume the commodity, that is sixth unit, the total utility goes on decreasing. That is, it comes back to 18. So this is, by joining these points, we will get a total utility curve. Then after this, it is a double story diagram. You draw under the total utility curve, marginal utility curve. X-axis of both the diagram shall be same. So you look at carefully, the units are taken at the same distance. Now marginal utility, again on OY axis it is marginal utility, on OX axis it is units consumed. Then marginal utility, you know that addition to total after consumption of an additional unit of a commodity. So you look at the schedule, it goes on diminishing. That is, in case of first unit, it is 8. When we consume second unit of a commodity, it is 6. In this way, it 4, 2, 0 and 2. So you draw the curve on the same pattern, that is at 1. Marginal utility is 8. Mark the point at 8. At second, you mark at point 6. Then similarly, when we consume fifth unit of a commodity, marginal utility becomes 0. That is, we didn't get any satisfaction now. If we further goes on consuming, then it becomes negative. So bring the point on the negative axis, join all the points, you will get a curve. This is called marginal utility curve. Now, let us study the relationship between total utility and marginal utility. We know as more and more units of a commodity are consumed, the marginal utility derived from each successive unit goes on diminishing, but the total utility increases up to a limit. So it is clear from the schedule and diagram. When marginal utility of first 4 units is positive, the total utility goes on increasing. Thus, as long as the marginal utility of a commodity remains positive, the total utility goes on increasing. Then marginal utility of fifth commodity is 0. In this situation, total utility becomes maximum, that is 20 utils. The situation represents point of saturation. Accordingly, where marginal utility is 0, total utility will be maximum. In sixth unit, the marginal utility is negative. As a result of it, total utility of sixth unit of a commodity falls from 20 to 18 units. So, summarize the relation between total utility and marginal utility like this. So you know total utility is summation of marginal utility. How can we calculate the total utility if marginal is given by the same formula? Secondly, total utility increases as long as the marginal utility is positive. When marginal is 0, total is maximum. When marginal is negative, total start diminishing. So decreasing marginal utility implies that total utility is increasing at a diminishing rate. So now, law of diminishing marginal utility means, as the name suggests, when we go on consuming additional units of a commodity, then the marginal utility derived from each successive unit goes on diminishing. So law of diminishing marginal utility states that as more and more standard units of a commodity are consumed continuously, the marginal utility derived from every additional unit must decline. Indeed, it is very natural to happen in respect of all goods and services. It is therefore called fundamental law of satisfaction or fundamental psychological law. But it based on two assumptions, that is consumption of standard units only. We consume the standard units of a commodity. Standard units of a commodity means that if we are talking about a cup of tea, it means a cup of tea, not a spoon of tea. So a standard cup of tea is taken. Secondly, continuous consumption. Units are consumed continuously. That is, consumption takes place at the same time. So can marginal utility ever be negative? Yes, it can be negative, as we have seen in case of schedule as well as an diagram. When we go on consuming continuously a commodity one after another unit, the satisfaction which we get, it goes on diminishing. It becomes zero, even if it becomes negative. So in that case, means the additional consumption of a commodity lead to dissatisfaction. So it becomes negative. Thank you, students.